Greetings, my sisters. I welcome you to the heart of the Goddess and to the temple of the Global Goddess. My life and my passion have been dedicated to helping women to rediscover and re-walk the path of the ancient priestess. The path of the ancient priestesses whose lives were dedicated to sharing the women's mysteries and the ancient ways of the Goddess. For women living in the 21st century, which is a patriarchy, we often feel disconnected from the feminine divine. There is a deep yearning and longing in many women to fill a void that they feel within themselves. And many of us, for many years, have used means that weren't conducive to a healthy energy field, to feel better and to feel this void. The ancient religion of the Goddess, which existed in every single culture on this planet many thousands of years ago, was an energy field that honored the feminine. The feminine was revered as the supreme and primary creative force. The universe was seen as feminine, and everything feminine that walked the earth was revered as an embodiment of the sacred, feminine, divine creation. Women were loved, protected, cherished, listened to. Women governed. Women held the sacred life of the people in their hands as the sacred priestesses in the ancient temples. Today we journey to places like Crete, Egypt, Malta, to walk those ancient sacred sites and to hear the voices of the ancient priestesses calling to us, singing to us. They tell us, we are here, we are whole, we are you, we are Goddess. So why, as a woman living in the 21st century, would it be useful for you to follow the priestess path? In our day-to-day lives, we are focused solely on survival. We live in a culture that requires us to focus solely on survival. There is very little time or energy left to really do anything else. And so we feel a sense of disconnection from our inner power, our inner feminine divine, and we try to find ways to reconnect with that energy. Doing daily sacred practice is not a difficult thing to do, but it is very difficult for many women to do this on a daily basis. However, choosing to spend time in a sacred energy field with other women once a month may not be so difficult. I want to introduce you to the Priestess of the Global Goddess training journeys. In training to be a Priestess of the Goddess, you will be connecting with the feminine divine on a regular basis and reclaiming, renaming and reshaping ancient ways of being that are still applicable in this 21st century that we live in. The ancient ways of the priestess of self-nurturing, of service to the community, and of embodying the goddess for our community is a journey of self-discovery, self-development, and the evolution of our souls. This is what we came here for, my sisters, to allow our souls to evolve in the way that we choose before we even incarnate into a physical body. In doing a formal training as a priestess, we do three things. We learn about what was before what is now. which many of us find lacking in many ways. So we learn about the ancient ways. We learn rituals and ceremonies that are actually sacred tools which help us to connect to the feminine divine within us and within everything. We do creative work, create sacred tools imbued with the sacred energy of ourselves and the other sisters that we work with in group. And these tools can be used at any time, and the sheer and mere use of them connects us very quickly to the divine. We will learn different ways to shift energy within the body and within our environment. And we will learn how to create sacred space that is inviting and healing for those that come to us. As priestess, we can choose to serve in many ways. We can be a healing priestess. We can be a divinatory priestess, an oracle priestess, an astrology priestess. We can be a herbs priestess. We can be a musical priestess. There are many ways that we can be of service as a priestess. During the 3-year training, we will learn the 8 basic skills that every priestess learns whilst training in the temple. There is much that I could tell you, but what I wish to finish with now is to let you know that this path, whether you decide to live your life as a priestess, or whether you decide to do this work purely as a joyous expression of your choice to really live life to the fullest, whatever reason you choose to do this priestess training, you will find joy, companionship, friendship, and deep, deep personal change for the good, and a sense of being connected to the feminine divine that we are all part of. I send you love and blessings in the heart of the Goddess.